Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Mental health assistance for students here in Nebraska is a priority for many.
But finding the right way to implement it or pay for it has brought different ideas to the legislature.
And so a lot of times with those issues happening so frequently when they are in school, we believe that it would be really, really helpful to have a person in each building that the family could go to and say, hey, okay, we need something. Who should we go to here in the community?
Senator Adam Moorfeld introduced a bill dealing with mental health in school, but has a different approach to it. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez tells us how he hopes to get mental health first aid in schools across the state. Ariana?
Yes, mental health first aid is not a new concept. In fact, this bill has been introduced 3 times in the committee. For the most part, everyone is supportive of giving more mental health services into schools, but not everyone agrees on how it would be implemented.
That people's needs are only increasing when it comes to mental health, particularly with the lack of qualified folks that can work with people on mental health issues. So this will make it so that teachers and other folks that work closest with the students can identify those issues at an early stage and get people assistance that need it.
There is a broad support for more mental health services in schools. A bill introduced by Senator Adam Moorfeld wants to provide training for all teachers and staff. They hope this training will help identify mental health issues in children early on so they can get the help they need, and give educators the knowledge on how to de-escalate a situation when a child is in crisis. I spoke with someone who deals with mental health training in schools as she explains both sides to this bill.
It's a great bill in theory, and something similar needs to happen. Certainly, we support this. We support Senator Moorfeld in this, and youth mental health first aid for those that it works for. Again, as a trainer, I see both the benefits, but also some barriers to the training.
With the current climate of teachers being overloaded and classes being canceled because there are no substitute teachers to cover, many feel the training time is difficult to schedule.
But it's still a huge barrier for school personnel, depending on their role, to commit 8 hours to a training, even though it is fabulous content and very much needed.
This will be the 3rd time this bill is being heard in committee.
There really wasn't that much pushback, actually, against my bill. It was just that it's a part of a broader committee package, and so there were politics with that bill. So there's been broad support for this. It's just finding a way to get it across the finish line and enact into law has been our challenge over the last 3 years.
Funding would not come from the one-time American Rescue Plan Act funds, but rather from lottery funds.
This will be taking funding from some of those lottery funds and then creating a sustainable funding stream to be able to provide this training and this support.
In the story you just heard, you heard from Julia from the Kim Foundation, and it holds a school mental health conference every year. It will be June 1st and 2nd this year, and educators who join can network and learn valuable mental health training. Registration opens this week, and you can find more information on our website, klkntv.com.